They say that home is where the heart is. This is where I've learned to love the hardest, so thank you for helping me modestly find my most honest self. And I hope you know the things I've retained are ingrained deep in my brain like chipped paint on the walls of my head space. And I'm grateful for this place and all the stories I can tell. And the connections that I felt are etched down at the bottom of my heart like footnotes. This world has raised me on poetry. This community raised me to have soul. I got to be a wolf amongst tigers, a donut lover with my mother. I had my dad as a teacher and I grew up with my little brothers, and right around the corner were both of my grandparents. In my backyard were the mountains which I could ascend to and find the beautiful views of life and strife which I didn't know were yet apparent, because sometimes life is in hysterics. My church taught me the power hidden in silence. Music and my piano taught me the power of chords and lyrics and how I shouldn't hide them, and to travel afar from home was to find out what it meant to be mindful. And I found clarity in the simple smell of sage and pine trees. My classroom gave me college, and my friends gave me the inspiration to seek the highest and hardest knowledge, which is to find the universal truth that you are who you are and I am who I am. Improvement is inevitable, and I have so much yet still to understand and come to hands with. And as I learn to manage all the things which come my way, I understand that sometimes life isn't about how you escape, it's about what you leave when you stay. It's about the seeds which you plant and the roots which take root. It's about the things which you love and the things you love to do. For me, that was about finding the truth, which is at home is where my heart is, and that's from me to you. Here at home, actors and artists, some saints, some martyrs, gave me a canvas so that I could paint and bleed out my personal histories and memories, and I could say my full truths. You raised me to puncture the sky like a holy heavenly roof, and for that I'm so thankful for every one of you. And you taught me and you raised me to shine bright like a tide on the seven seas of change. And as I go forward nowadays, I understand that I have to say goodbye in many ways. And I'm grateful for the things which I've learned to do, because once again, I wouldn't be where I am without any single one of you. And so, as I go now, and as I cascade like a brief flicker through light through every single day, as I'm a bird and I take flight and I learn to spread my wings, just understand to look back to the good old days, the summers with the 4th of July and fireworks, and everything you made me feel like in my worth, and everything you reminded me about what it means to seek the higher me entirely, and reminding me about the way that I can coincide with these beliefs which I have found no grief but only relief in. This is the power that I feel for you. This is my power of love, and this is my reason. So thank you for giving me poetry. Thank you for giving me a home. Thank you for giving me something and helping me remember that I am strong on my own. Because when I've been on my knees and need to get up on my own 2 feet, I know that you guys helped lift me there with every breath, and you guys were always there for me. And so as I go on now, I know where my heart is, because I know right now this is where my roots are, and this is where I've loved the hardest. And I know going forward, I won't ever be alone. So thank you, because you're my heart. Thank you, because you're my home. Yeah. All right.